Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is my fourth lecture on machine learning. In a previous video, we can see what is in supervised learning and how it's work. In today's lecture, we can see the practical implementation of supervised learning. Yes, with very simple example. With very simple example. Do not worry, we do not go, advanced mathematical and no confusion. If you are complete beginner, this video is for you. Let's let's start our today's session. Let's start our today's session and let's see our today's problem statement. First of all, let's imagine a simple real life example. Yes, we want to predict salary based on the year of experience. What? We want to predict the salary based on the year of experience. For example, if someone has 5 year experience, then what salary should they get? Yes, and this is the supervised learning problem. This is a simple supervised learning problem. We already have a we already have a salary value, correct? And we want the machine learn from this data. Yes, and we want the machine to learn this data. Yes, let's go further. We can discuss our today's data set. What is our today's data set for this problem? Here are our data set. We have two columns. First one is experience and second one is salary. Yes, and experience is our input value and salary is our output value. Yes, so so we will learn the relationship between experience and salary. In this data, the experience is represented with X and salary is represented by Y. Is X is an input value. Capital X is an input value and small y is an output value. And in this data, 1 year experience, they got 20,000 salary. 3 year experience, they got 40,000 salary. In 5 year experience, they got a 60,000 salary. Yes, I think you understood that our what is our today's problem statement and what is our today's data set. Yes, for building a model. Let's go further with what kind of model we can choose. Yes, we will use a linear regression. Then why? And what is linear regression? But now we cannot go in a depth in a linear regression. Instead of we can see what is what is a linear regression in a simple way. Yes, all you need to know before we can before we can go with the coding section. Yes, okay, then start. What is a linear regression? A linear regression is a supervised learning algorithm used to predict the numbers. Yes, yes. What? The linear regression is a supervised learning algorithm. It is used to predict the numbers. This why we are using this model for our today's problem. Yes, I think you understand that. I think you understand that why we are using a linear regression for this problem. And also we can see with the graph what is a linear regression. Yes, this is a linear regression graph. This is a linear regression graph. This horizontal line represents the experience, and this vertical line represents the salary. Yes, in this graph, this dot this dot represents our training data. Yes, these dots are represents our training data. For example, 1 year salary, we got 20,000. Yes, see here dot. Having a dot. Yes. For 3 year experience, we got a 40,000. See here, having a dots. This is a training dots. And 5 year experience, we got a 60,000. See, here having a dots. Yes, this is our training dots. Training data. This is our training data. Yes. And now, now we can draw a straight line passing near the dots. Yes, let's see here. Now we can draw a straight line passing near the dots. Yes, this straight line is called a best fit line. Yes, this line is called a best fit line. Yes, and they are having a simple math formula to find the best fit line. We do not go in mathematical mathematical way, but in a further way we can see what behind happens the linear regression, how they are find a best fit line. Yes, and this line is our machine learning model. This line is our machine learning model. Yes, the machine and and the machine does not memorize the data. Yes, memorize the data, memorize the data points. Like, instead they learn the relationship between salary and experience. Yes, by drawing a best fit line, by drawing a best fit line. Yes, for example, whenever the new data comes, for example, 6 year experience, yes, 6 year experience, then the model use the line to predict the salary. Yes, model use this line to predict the salary. Yes, that's all about the linear regression. Yes, that's all about the linear regression. I think you understood that. I think you understood that. This is a basic explanation of linear regression. In a further video, we can go with the depth. What is a linear regression? Yes. Now we can, okay, I think you are understood that. Then we can go with our coding section. Yes. Okay. Hey, now we can start our coding section. I'm using a Jupyter notebook for building a model using a linear regression. Yes, using linear regression. You do not install Jupyter notebook, then go with the VS Code. It works both. Yes. First of all, I want to create a new Jupyter notebook. Mm, just wait 2 minutes. It's take a time to create a notebook. Yes, it's this is an interface of Jupyter notebook. If you are not installing the Jupyter notebook, you go with the VS Code. It's worked in a both. Yes. And the prerequisite of this coding section, you know the basic of Python. Yes, first of all, you know the basic of Python. If you don't know the basic of Python, first of all, learn the basic of Python. Then come. Yes, first of all, we can import the required libraries. First of all we can import pandas pandas as PD. Second, we want to use a linear regression model. This way we can use from skylearn scikit-learn dot linear underscore model import import linear linear. Why the tab is not here? Why the how the heck tab is not working? Regression. Spelling is correct. No, the linear regression. Regression. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's work. Let's wait. They are checking the whether this code is correct or not. Is what happened? Oh, you're spelling mistake. Sorry. Linear. Okay. Now it's work. Okay. It's working. Now we can create a data and then we can create some data. Data is equal data Uh, First of all, we can add our first column. That's an experience column. Experience. In experience, we can use one, two, three, four, five. Yes, and another column is salary. Salary. We can use for 20 from 20,000. Yes. So second one is 30,000. Fourth one is 40. Okay, 50,000. 50,000. Third one is 50,000 and fourth one is 80,000. And our last one is 1 lakh. Okay, we are making our sample data. We are making our sample data. Let's see. It's works. How to run that? Shift plus enter to run that cell. Yes. And we can convert these into we can convert this into the data frames. We can use the pandas library pd dot data frame, and we can in the data frame we can give our the data. Let's see what happens. Yes, the code is running perfect. Okay, then we want to see then we want to see what kind of data are creating using a data frame. Let's see this. Let's see this is a perfect. This is a perfect creating a data set. This is a perfect creating the data. Yes, see here. Experience 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Salary is 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 80,000, 1 lakh. Yes, it's correct. Now we can split that data. Yes. First of all, we can split the data. X is equal to df dot double bracket double bracket, and we can write the first column name experience. Okay. Then we split another that it's called the y means in a previous I can tell you the x is represented by the input values and y is represented by the output values. Yes, d up we can split also the d up the salary salary. Let's see it's work or not. It's working perfectly. Working perfectly fine. Now further we can go with the linear regression model. Yes, linear linear regression. Yes, yes, it's work. The model dot fit x and y. See here, the model is training. Model is trained. Yes, model is trained on that data. See here. Yes, model is trained on this data. We can fit that x and y to our model. The linear regression. Yes, and we can finally predict the new value. Yes, model dot predict model dot predict. Yes, we are using array. This why uh, we are giving the new input within array. We want to predict our 6 year experience. We want to predict 6 year experience salary. Yes, let's see what happens. Yes, boom. What happened? Why this warning are coming? Why this warning are coming? Let's see. Okay, 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 okay. Here we can add the values. Then it's go. Then I think then it's gone. It's boom. It's gone. It's gone. Let's see here. 6 year experience guy. We can predict 1,90,000. I think it's correct. I think it's pretty correct. Let's see for another. Let's see for 8 year person, 8 year person, 8 year experienced person. How they, how we can predict lead. See here, 1,61,000. Yes, I think it's correct. I think it's correct. Okay, I think you, I think you understand what we are doing. But first of all, you know the basic of Python. Then you know all these things. You don't know the Python, and I think first of all you want to learn the Python basics. Yes, this is how the supervised learning work in a real life. Yes, I think you understand. I think you understand that all this thing, why we are doing what we are doing and why we are doing. Yes, uh, I give you a summary of what we are doing. First of all, we are importing the required libraries. First one library is pandas. Why panda we are using for, like, we want to frame the data into the data frames in this structure. This is why we are using the pandas. This is why we are using the pandas, and why we are using the scikit-learn, because we want to use a linear regression. That's why we are using the scikit-learn linear regression libraries. Yes, and in a second, we can create some demo data. We can create some demo data. In that data, the first column is experience and second column is salary. Yes, that's an simple. We can also discuss in earlier. And after that, in this section, we are converting this data into the data frame. Yes, in the data frame. Also, we can print how the how we can create a data using a data frames. Yes, we can here print here. We can print here. See here. This is the actual data. This is our raw data, and after we can create using a data frame using pandas, we get this. We get this. This is an format structure. This is a format structure, and after that we can split that data into the two section. First is y x sorry x. First is x and the second one is y. Why we are splitting that data? For training our model. Yes, for training our model. See, you want to see uh, what is wait, what inside the x and what inside the y. I can show you x. See here. You can see here array 1 2 3 4 5, and this 1 2 3 4 5 means this is our first column. Here, see here 1 2 3 4 5. In a y value, in a y, what we see, uh, let's wait, y. See here, we are seeing 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 80,000, 1 lakh. Yes, this is our second column. This is why we are splitting that data, and after that we are using the model that's an our linear regression model. Yes, after that we can give the our splitting data to our model to train. Yes, see here model dot fit x and y. We are giving x and y here, x and y to our model, and model are trained using our splitting data. Yes, here we are seeing also linear regression. After that we want to predict the data, new data. Yes, let's see. uh, Fire experience guy, what our model predict for that fire experience. See here see here 98,000. Yes, yes, what is see 98,000. And what is our actual output? What is our actual output for 5 year experience? 1 lakh. Yes, it's an equivalence to 1 lakh. Yes. Now we want to predict a 10 year experience guy. Yes, 2 lakh, 2 lakh 3,000, 2 lakh 3,000. Yes, this is our model prediction. 2 lakh 3,000. Today we saw a simple practical implementation of supervised learning, and this is a very simple, simple practical implementation of supervised learning. We are building a simple model using our data. Yes, I think you are understood all this thing. Yes, in a next video we can learn another supervised learning algorithm. Yes, in the next video we can learn another supervised learning algorithm, or we can see also a classification example also. Yes. Then if you find this helpful, subscribe for beginner friendly machine learning videos, and like the channel. Let's see you soon in the next video. Okay, bye.